This is my kitchen window, and I've already, in this photograph you can see that I've already fitted new architrave all around the window, and I also replaced the windowsill. I'm using an old chisel here. It's amazing how useful an old blunt chisel is. I use them regularly. All of my old chisels get used a lot. You can chip and pop off a lot of the old paint, and the chisel isn't so sharp that it will damage the wood. You won't end up chiseling the wood off, you'll only get the paint off. No chemicals needed, no sandpaper needed, it's completely free, and just lots of elbow grease. I wanted to remove a lot of the old paint because a lot of it was very lumpy and cracked. It wasn't an easy old paint to just sand down and get a nice smooth surface, so I wanted to go completely back. It was in a pretty bad state. This is the outside. You have to be careful using the hot air gun near the glass because obviously it can crack it. But if you aim the hot air away from the glass, then you should be okay.
No, but you just talked.
I'm using Sandtex masonry paint here, the same paint as I used around my door frame. I bought a huge pot of it, and I'm actually using some of it in the rest of the leftovers in my kitchen. I'm going to demonstrate a little trick that you can do when painting windows. Instead of being really careful to not get the paint on the glass, you can actually just paint the wood and then wipe the paint off the glass. Now this is particularly useful when you're painting window frames that are a bit rough around the edges with lots of nooks and crannies that are hard to fill with paint. So you can kind of stipple the paint into the holes, not worry about getting the paint onto the windows, onto the glass, and then wipe it off the glass later. I hope you can hear me. This isn't a particularly bad piece of area, it's not particularly lumpy, but I'll show you how you do it. I'm having to hold my camera in one hand and I'm on the step ladders, so it's not going to be an ideal demonstration, but I'll do my best. Okay, so imagine that you're just stippling the paint into all the holes where the wood meets the glass. So you do it like that, and then smooth it down, make sure it's all in. Like that was a little bit there, you see. Smooth it down again and cover it up. Right, so it's all in, all the holes are filled in. I'll just put my brush down. And then you get some tissue paper, dry tissue paper, and see how it's gone over. And then you just, oops, when you have the tissue paper onto your finger with one hand, like that, and just, oops, wipe it down like that. You have to go down a couple of times. Make sure you use a clean bit of tissue paper each time, like that. And let's do it again. Use a dry toilet paper or kitchen roll, because it'll just smear the glass, the paint all over the window. It will come off. It does come off. Very easy. This is water-based paint, actually. I don't think it would work with oil-based. It's just undercoat. This is just the first layer of undercoat that I would do this with. Hello. That was a big beard. Yeah, it's just the first coat of undercoat that I would do this to, but if you see, oh, it's not focusing very well, but it's got the paint right into all of the little nooks and crannies. And now I'm going to go over it again more accurately with the undercoat, and if I make a mistake, it goes on the glass, it's not a problem, just wipe it off with the toilet paper. You can use your finger, you can use your nail. I like to go onto the glass a little bit. I don't avoid the glass completely. I like to go on to the glass a little bit for two reasons. When you've got condensation on the window, you don't want the condensation to go between the glass and the wood, because that will settle and it will cause dirt to collect there and rot. So I like to seal the paint that goes all the way from there to the glass. Also, if you've got, say, your putty on the outside is coming into the glass more than your wood on the inside, or vice versa, then you can paint over the glass, into the pane to hide the back of the putty. So it just makes it look a bit neater. Otherwise you're going to get a dark, you'll see the back of the putty and it would be dark. You get a dark line there. So you don't have to avoid the glass completely. Okay.